Okay, I'm going to show you some tips for doing our string tree. First of all, the canvases to use have a foam back and they're taped around the edges to make this look real nice. This is not what we want, this is what you want, okay? So what you're first going to do is have them paint a background scene. I did one where it looked like faux wood or a winter scene or a room with a Christmas tree in it. Whatever they want is great. And then you are going to have them take a small piece of paper like this, fold it, hot dog ways, and then going from one of the corners, you may have to do this for the little ones, but for the older ones they should be able to do it, just cut up to create a triangle. Now this is going to be their template, so if this were the canvas that was all painted, they'll put their template on, and then they can put their pins in. Just following that template. You don't want to go on top of it, you want to go around the outside of it so that you can easily remove this. So just going just to the outside of it, putting in. The more pins they have, kind of the easier it will go. Probably about 20 or so pins going up. And I'm only going to do that much to show you. And you can also do a square at the bottom here, just using, again, their little piece of paper. Just have them cut a little trunk square. That's actually even too big. You just want it to be pretty little. Same thing, they can put at the bottom of their tree, and then just go around it, or however, whoops, many pins. So the pins that we have, are these three colors. They have gold, silver, or this darker metallic black to pick from. So not a ton of colors, so hopefully that will make things easy. Okay, so then if you have a yarn that has not been started yet, the best way to do it is actually through the middle. You just kind of pinch, reach in there, and there will be your second end will come out. Came out really easy on the other one.
It's showing you how it's supposed to go.
Yeah, well, once you kind of find that middle end and it comes out, it's really nice because when you pull it, it doesn't, it just pulls. And even when you do get leftover, you can just wrap this around the edge outside, but then, again, it pulls really easily. So you want to give them just a couple of feet of yarn. It doesn't really need to be too much, and they can always get more. And then what you're going to do, and I apologize because this really does need to be the teacher's part of it, but we shouldn't all be here at the same time. You're going to take one of the pins. Actually, probably the easiest thing to do is create your little knot, pull it, and then right before it gets super tight, put your pin in there and pull it tight, okay? And then once you remove that, they can begin to, you'll just tuck that tail in to the middle of the tree, and you can cut it shorter later if you need to, but they will just begin to wrap, and if they want to do crazy, they just go everywhere, or they can have a certain pattern, but they don't want to pull it tight, because if they pull it tight, that's going to pull the pins out. So make sure that they keep it loose. Tell them to keep it really loose as they go around. And then again at the end, a couple things you can do. If I were at the end of this, so I've got my two ends, you could tie them together in a double knot, and that'll close that, or just tie the end again around one of the pins and tuck that tail in to the end. So any questions, send me a text.